Jai Bhim, Jai Niwasi. You are watching MNT News Network. Today is Sunday, and every Sunday we have discussion in English. So today's topic is on the screen. Today's topic is, what does independence mean to the citizen of India? What does independence mean to the citizen of India? And we have a speaker, Mul Niwasi Ayub Julfu Shaha. He is a faculty and social activist. We will be discussing this topic with him in detail. So first of all, let us have a warm welcome on the screen. Jai Bhim Jamuna sir, very warm welcome on the MNT News Network. Uh, yes,
Yeah.
can you hear me? Yeah.
Uh, yes. Yes. First of all, I would like to thanks to MNT News Network to giving me opportunity to discuss on the topic what does independence mean to the citizen of India. First of all, I'd like to introduce myself. I am Ayub Shaha. Basically, I am a teacher working in rural area, and today's session is uh, most important for me because it's asking a question, is making a question on the issues, the political, social, and economical issue that facing by the Aboriginal people and marginalized people, and it is really very important issue for this time now that we are going to discuss on it. Okay, thank you MNT News for inviting me once again.
Yeah. So yeah, first of all, I think I would like to ask you that do you see that this topic is relevant in the current time? Is it like an old question, or is it like a, independence from 1947, more than 75 years? Yeah, we have lived this independence. So the question is that what does independence mean to the citizen of India? How do you see this? What is the relevant of this topic? Why we want to discuss this topic after 75 years? Could you please put some lights on that? Yeah.
Okay, we all are living in democratic India. That I would like to start this my answers for the question with the quotation of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, that freedom of mind is a real freedom. If a person who has not a freedom of mind, it means that he is not free. He is not free. That what is the relevance of this topic? Okay, that relevance of this topic, and we are discussing after that 75 years, more than 75 years of the independence, and we are free from the Britishers, the rule by Britishers before that 75 years. And after this long time, we are discussing about that what does mean, what does independence means to the citizen of India. That actually, in this era, in this time, we are discussing about fraternity, equality, and dignity, that liberty. That when we are discussing about it, that it is really that we are in that stage, we are in this stage that we no need to ask such kinds of question. We are in the stage that what is the reason behind that we are asking to everyone, because when we are observing to lots of people, they are not in a mainstream, they are not actually they are not in a stream because they didn't get what they have. After the 75 years, we are observing that lots of people, as a teacher I know that I'm observing that most of the students are not in the school, that we are showing that the education must be compulsory up to 14 years.
Hmm.
14 year students, it's free for
Yeah.
all. That when we are observing, when in a ground floor, ground level, we are observing that lots of students are not in a mainstream. That
Hmm.
what is that, what is behind that, when we are showing that education is compulsory. And nowadays when we are in under the bridge, we will say that lots of students, lots of childrens, they are out of that stream, and also they are belong to background backward communities, that
Yeah.
minorities communities.
Right. Yeah. So what you are putting a light here is that, from the Constitution of India or from the preamble itself, what we see. that after having the independence, yeah, the citizen of India were expecting that we will have a justice, either it's a social, economical, or political.
Economical and political,
Yeah,
yes.
we were expecting that we will have a liberty. Yeah, we will have a equality. We will have a fraternity. But where we, as you said, that you are going, you are working in the ground level. You are a teacher, and what you are observing that there is a absence of the justice. There is a social justice. The social justice is denied. You're saying that there is a economical disparity. There is a lot of difference between the economics of the peoples and earning of the people. There are people who have no food for a day, and there are people who has a wealth of the country. Most of the wealth of the country, only 1%, something like that. So, and when we are saying that liberty, equality, and fraternity, we find the absence. That there is no freedom of mind, as you said. There is no freedom of expression. There is no belief and
Yes,
faith,
yes,
all
yes.
these things, religious ground, there is a lot of difference. So the question is that so much time after 75 years, what has happened? Why the Bahujan Mulnivasi are still struggling for the constitutional rights? What happened that these people are not feeling that they are independence? They are not feeling that they have a freedom. Or they are not feeling that they have liberty, equality, and fraternity. So how do you see why the 90% population, Bahujan Mulli Masli population, they are not feeling the independence. They are not enjoying the fruit of the independence. Yeah,
Yes, yes, yes.
only what people said that only 10% of people are enjoying the independence. Only this independence is only for the Gair Mulnivasi or non-indigenous people. So how do you address this? How can you analyze this point?
Okay, first of all, I would like to say here that most of the people, they don't know uh, their rights.
Hmm,
They don't have idea about their rights, and they don't have their ideology because they are fighting for bread and butter. Only they
hmm,
are fighting for bread and butter. It is essential. When they get a sufficient bread and butter, then they will think, they will fight. Because when you are in battle and you don't know how to use weapon, it is how is possible to you will win the battle,
hmm,
because they don't know which weapons they have to took to fight against the situation, how to
hmm,
handle the situation. They don't know.
right.
We are providing them the lots of weapons, but in the other hand, they don't know, they don't have any idea which weapon they have to use, because
Yeah.
that actually they are fighting for the bread and butter. It
Hmm,
is the problem.
yeah. This is a problem. Yeah. So you are
Yes,
saying that the people are given the constitutional rights, but the people are not aware of the constitutional rights. So the rights
yes,
are given in the paper. Yeah, they have the rights, but the thing is they don't know how to get their rights. Yeah, if there is
yes, yes, yes.
untouchability happening, if there is injustice happening, if there is a no, if there is a educational issue, there is an employment issue. Yeah, so then how to address this, or how to fight this battle, how to win this battle, how to get their constitutional rights? That is the most important question that is still in front of the Bahujan Mulnivasi. Yeah. So if it is that if the question is in front of them, yeah, then what should be done? What could be done? How these people will know their constitutional rights? You know, what is the way, to move forward so that these people can know their constitutional rights, or they can, enjoy the fruits of independence. So let us know something that is there any way that it can be done.
Okay. uh, if we want to start implementation such kinds of rule or some such kinds of movement, that we
Hmm,
have to start from the ground level. We have to
hmm,
understand their problem. The What is happening, that we are working only paper. We are working on paper. We are analyzing data that we are given from the paper. Its paperwork is going everywhere. The
mm,
paperwork is going everywhere. What that we have to look into the what is the actual condition, what they actually need, because if you want to come to them in mainstream, it is really very important to bring them in mainstream. It is only happen they when they will come to the mainstream. And we are forced, they are far away from the mainstream. First of
mm,
all, we have to include when they will get a knowledge that what is their right, because it is only written that fraternity, dignity, that it is only written, and they don't know what is the meaning of equality.
mm,
That we have to realize that what is equality, and it is only happen when we start the work all worldwide. We need a one group or one movement that will
organization.
aware them. Yes, we need one movement that aware them from their real from their rights. What is their
Mm,
rights? If something injustice with them, they don't know where to go, how to
mm,
fight it.
mm,
It is only happen when we will make a group, when the one uh, such kinds of community work will be start from them. It will be only happen that we need the worldwide organization. It's, we need worldwide organization for this battle. We have to think that this is battle and we have to fight.
mm,
When
mm,
they also, when they will be realize that what the serious issues they are suffering, they are going through, that they are not thinking that this is issue. They don't have idea about that what's going around them. They don't think that as an issue,
mm,
that they think that it's a daily it's going and going. They don't think so.
mm,
That when they will realize that it's a serious issue. But my question is that when they will realize, it is only it is only way to realize them, we have to start an organization on worldwide.
mm. Okay, very, very relevant, very important question you have raised in your answer, that you are saying that this is not a local problem, this is a national level problem. This problem
Yes,
is in
yes,
every state. Yeah, it is all over India. Yeah, so the
yes,
85% to 90% of the population of the all over India, they are spread in every states, and they are facing this constitutional issues, their rights, fundamental rights issues. Yeah, so you are saying that unless they know their constitutional rights, yeah, they cannot get their rights. To get their rights first,
yes,
they need to aware, and for that you are saying that there is a need of national level organization. Yeah,
yes,
the organization which can go and make aware, which can educate them, they can train them, the organization which can take cadre, the organization which can sit together with them, and they can tell that what is your constitutional right. So like I think in the similar line, I have heard that there is a program going on that called the BS4 program. You know, BS4
yes,
program
yes,
is
I know.
like a भारतीय संविधान सम्मान सुरक्षा and संवर्धन. Yeah. So I think this is like a national level program. Yeah, it's going on each and every states, and it's continuously going on for the awareness of the people on the constitutional rights. So that you said, rightly said, that we need a organization, national level organization, and you said that it must be a democratic function. Yeah, it's not of
Yes,
the individual or heroes or like a linguistic or area based or religion based, or it
no, no,
must
no,
be a mass based. Yeah, it must be
mass
a
base, yes,
broad level, yeah, broad level national level organization. Okay, so well said that we need a national level organization and we need a national level program. Yeah, which can make aware of the constitutional rights. Okay, if we will do that, if we will do so, yeah, and we are hoping that because the BS4 program is already running all over the India. Okay, and if the people
yes.
be aware of this, they become aware of their constitutional rights, then what next stage is going to happen? What will happen? What will be the result of that?
This results may be revolutionary, and it will be real change. It will be the real freedom for all the indigenous and all the Aboriginal people when they will get a right. They will know that what the Constitution gave them
Hmm.
because they are native. They all are native and they have equal right like others.
Yeah.
And one hand, that as a teacher, I know that as a teacher, I would like to say here that if you want to work on ground level, that we need some supports. Yes, we need some support, and it must be not a ground level. It must be centralized. It
Yes.
is from central
Centralized.
level. It is central
Correct.
level. It
Yeah.
must be centralized, and it will only happen because when we are working in fragment, when the
Yeah.
all many of organizations working in fragment, that they are not giving a results, that still after the 75 years it's a question again that what is the mean of independence for the citizen of India,
Yeah. Yeah.
because and it is only happen when we will ready to work in unity, that when you are working in fragment, we are observing that the lots of people, lots of NGOs and lots of that teams are working for the betterment of Aboriginal people, but they are, what is the reason behind that they are not getting success? It is the only reason that they are not united, they are not working together.
Yeah. Yeah. So you are saying that they are not united, and I mean, a lot of organization is working all over the India. Yeah, lot
Yes,
of NGOs
yes.
are working, lot of organization are working, but you are saying
Also
that the
worldwide they
reason
are
for,
working.
okay, worldwide they are
Also
working, but
worldwide.
but
Yes, yes,
but what we observe there, that these organizations, so-called organizations, yeah, if you find the nature of that organization, the organization itself is like a individualistic and kind of hero worship, organization. It's not functioning on the democratic pattern. There is no democracy in the organization itself. The number one we can see it. Yeah, the another thing we can see is that they are linguistic based. Different language, there are
yes,
different organization.
yes, yes, yes,
So there is no there is no unity between the each other. Then there is a religious based, different religion, there is a different. The caste based, different caste has a different organizations.
yes, yes,
Zone based, area based, different zones, different area, different, state has a different organization. So what we are calling as a fraternity here, there is no fraternity among them. They do not even
no,
feel the nationalism. Yeah, there is no nationalism kind of feeling. Yeah, each individual is proud on saying that I am this caste, you are that caste. There is some higher caste, there is a lower caste. Yeah, so
yes,
this
yes,
kind of things are there. So due to which I think you said that there is no result coming out. Yeah,
yes,
and I think a very important point is that noting that whether we have the who is the friends and who is the enemy, because we have not got
yes, yes,
the fruits of independence. Then who has taken the fruits, where the fruit has gone, fruit from the independence? Yeah, who is enjoying the fruits of the independence? Yeah, who is enjoying the constitutional rights? Yeah, so this questions is in front of the Mulniwasi Bahujan, and when it comes to the awareness, then it is coming that it's non-indigenous people or Gar Mulniwasi people. They are very less in number, in population wise less than 10%. They are enjoying the fruits of the
fruit of
independence, and
independence, yes,
they are designing, they are intending not to provide the constitutional rights, the justice, equality, liberty, and fraternity to this indigenous people or the Bahujan Mul Niwasi people. Yeah. So the next question is that, okay, we came to know that there is a need of national level organization, and there is a need of national level programs, which already said that BS4 program is already running it. The next question is that, okay, if we will get the independence, if the Bahujan Mul Niwasi will get the independence, how you will see, how the people will see that? I mean, the representation wise, if I want to talk, like if it is judiciary, if it is a executive, or if it is an institution, an educational institutions, wherever you can name it. Yeah, in the every institution, how do you see, like do you see that when if it will be a real meaning to the independence for the Bahujan Mul Nivasi, then that there will be adequate representation in the high court, supreme court, media, and institution. How do you see, what is your expectation when it will be a real independence for the Bahujan Mul Nivasi?
Yes, I would like to say here, this will be the real independence that when they will come in a mainstream, and
Mainstream.
what the actually, yes, what we are actually expecting from that organization or any institution, that when they will what we are learning in constitution, that equality and fraternity, it will be, it will be in act. It will, we will see that fraternity, the real meaning of fraternity, the real meaning of equality, that when they will come in mainstream and they will start to earn, they will get power of economical power, they will get a political power, then they will get the education, that each kinds of power, each and every kinds of power, when they will get, it will be the real freedom of India, a
Hmm.
real freedom of real independent place, that what we are talking about it, because
Okay.
when,
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. So you are saying that the when we see the real independence, mean we see that there will be
yes,
a
we can
lot of
say,
employment. Yeah, there will be
yes, yes,
freedom of speech. There will be freedom of faith and belief. There will be there will be no economical disparity. There will be no untouchability. There will be no caste-based harassment. There not with the women, women harassment. All these kind of things will be
yes, yes, yes,
disappear, I think. Yeah,
yes, yes,
when
definitely it
the
will be
Bahujan,
disappear.
yeah, when the Bahujan Mul Nivasi will be in the power, and the to gaining the political power, I think it's the main thing is that, as the Baba Sahib also said, that the root
Yes,
is
yes,
in the social society. Yeah, so unless we have a enough social awareness, if we unless we have a enough social education, social engineering done on the ground level, this is not going to happen. Or if you even it will happen for the temporary phase. It will not for happen for the longer time. Yeah. So okay, in that sense that summarizing all for the today's topic, just conclude for today's topic, and give your conclusive message for the listener or viewer, that what you want to say. So just conclude the total message in a summarize that, and then give your conclusive opinion or the message for the listeners. It seems like that your internet is having issue. I cannot hear you. Can you hear me? Seems unstable internet connection. Seems like that
the real meaning of independence for India.
somehow your internet is not stable. So your
Yes, yes,
video
yes,
is
I think.
stopped. Yes, now it's okay. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay,
You yeah,
that
continue please.
my,
Please continue. Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. Okay. My message to the citizens of India is: true freedom requires more than just symbolic achievement. It
Mm,
demands tangible process in addressing the system inequalities that persist in our society. This means ensuring that every individual, regardless of their caste or background, has equal access to equality, education, healthcare, and economic opportunity. Also, this is really very important that we have economical opportunities and educational healthcare. We
mm,
must push for effective goals, reform that protect the right of the most marginalized and ensure that justice is accessible to all. The political representation should be inclusive, reflecting that diverse voice and needs to our nation. That it will be it only will be happen, that it is my message to all the viewers from my side.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. I think if I will conclude it, then it's like that. The unless the Bahujan Mul Nivasi is going to get the adequate representation everywhere, either it's the educational field, either it's a healthcare, or it's a judiciary, or it's a politics, everywhere if there is a unless there is a adequate representation of the Bahujan Mul Nivasi, and unless there is a adequate awareness of the constitution in the ground level, yeah, this is not going to happen. So to
Yes.
really enjoy the independence, the Bahujan Mul Nivasi have to come into the power. They have to come into the politics. They have to come into the judiciary, either it's a higher court or lower court, district level or Supreme Court.
And they also
You know,
need to be come into the power economically. They need to be economically strong.
economically strong. Yeah, yeah. So
It is really very important
economics.
nowadays.
Yeah, but I think the Constitution of India is the only thing, the way they can get the either the economical power or it's a social power or the political power is through the awareness only, because we have the tools in our hand is only the Constitution of India and the awareness of it.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
other than
yes,
that, there
yes.
is nothing else. So we have to just work on the awareness of the people, and once they will be aware, hopefully they will get the all kind of powers and the representations, and then they will enjoy the real fruits of the
Fruit of
independence. Yeah.
independence. Yes.
So I think thank you so much for taking the time and discussing this topic. We will be in touch in future also with on some other subjects. Yeah. And thank you so much for today. Jai Bhim, Jai Masi.
So thank you so much.
So friends, as the today's discussion, you saw every day evening 8:30 we have the discussion in English, and no, not English, every day discussion on the MNT News Network. So please do
Thank you so
watch
much, sir,
MNT News
that
Network
inviting me
on
for this program. That
every day 8:30 p.m. and with this we will end the program here. uh, जय भीम, जय मूल निवासी, जय संविधान, जय भारत।
MNT न्यूज नेटवर्क को सब्सक्राइब करें, लाइक और फॉलो करना ना भूलें। साथ ही बेल आइकॉन दबाकर जन जागृति की मुहिम में जुड़े रहें।